Hey Disney friends, it's Amber with Mickey Travels. This is the video for you if you're about to go to Disney World in 2021 or in the near future, because I'm going to try to tell you everything that you need to know that you can't find in these guidebooks, including what are the new policies for COVID, what's open, what's not, Rise of the Resistance, all of the details that are so new that you probably can't find them in these books. So stay tuned.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
First off, if you haven't subscribed, please be sure you do. I have so many videos from the past years of me being a Disney travel agent on all kinds of tips that there's got to be something there that you're looking for. And I do now have a TikTok. So if you are looking for shorter clips and just really cutesy little things to learn about Disney World, Disneyland, or any Disney destination, be sure to follow my channel there. I'll have that linked below for you to check that out. So here are some updates that are super important for you to know if you're traveling to Disney World in the near future. A lot of these books that you can find online or in stores have tons of information for you, but you're not getting maybe the stuff that is more up to date and important for you to know when planning a Disney vacation. First off, the importance of Disney World and Disneyland park pass reservations. I cannot stress how important this is. This is going to be the first step that you take right after booking your trips. Disneyland and both Disney World are currently utilizing this system where you have to reserve your park days in advance. The reason that it's important to do it immediately after booking is because we are seeing patterns where they're selling out very quickly within 2 months of travel. I have guests that are contacting me wanting to book a trip just a month or two before, and we aren't finding any availability specifically for Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom. So it's super important that you plan and decide what days you want to do each park quickly and book those as soon as possible. You can do so on the Disneyland and Disney World apps or on their designated websites. Even when booking with a travel agent, it's going to be the same process. You will book through them, they will give you all the confirmation information for you to plug that in and book your days. What are the current policies on masks and what updates do you have? Right now, there has not been a change to the mask mandate for the Disney World and now the Disneyland location. Disneyland just opened April 30th. The only significant change that we have seen since they have reopened both parks is that at Walt Disney World, you can remove your mask to take a picture, which is going to make for a great use of the Memory Maker package. Hopefully soon, once states are lifting up their mask ordinances, we will see some changes there. Stay tuned to this channel for updates, or be sure you're on my Facebook or TikTok for those updates. We currently know the following are not being used and do not have any updates on these. The Halloween or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas parties, both at Disney World and Disneyland. We have no information on whether or not those are going to be returning, or if they are returning. Dining plans are not in existence right now at Walt Disney World. This one's huge. It crushes my soul to know that I can't have the dining plan for my vacation. But hopefully if they lift capacity limits for Disney World, then we hope that they will actually make all the restaurants available and maybe capacity won't be limited there to where they can offer the dining plan back for people. It just makes sense that they're not going to limit restaurant capacity and they'll still allow everyone to have the dining plan. Tons of people would be super upset if they're unable to get reservations or on a plan. So I totally get that. And fast passes are still unavailable. This is for both parks. Max Pass is not available at Disneyland, and you can't book your fast passes at Disney World. They're utilizing the fast pass line for the capacity's sake and for social distancing. We don't know when any of that's going to return, and we hope it will soon. Which Walt Disney World resorts are still closed? And which Disneyland resorts are still closed? At Disneyland, you currently, as of this video being filmed, only have the Grand Californian open. There are a handful of Good Neighbor hotels that are available, but the Grand Californian is the only one on property that is open for reservations. There are 20 resorts at Walt Disney World, so I'll just give you the ones that I know are currently closed and have no opening date in sight. All-Star Sports, All-Star Music, Port Orleans Riverside, Port Orleans French Quarter, Animal Kingdom Lodge. Everything else either is open and has been open or has an opening date in sight. No updates on when those will be open either, so we cannot even book those for 2022 if that's one of your favorite resorts. At the Polynesian Resort, it will be opening. Just know that the monorail is not stopping there. Animal Kingdom villas are open, so if you can't get into the lodge, look into the villas. That's also an option you can book. Boardwalk will be opening in a few months, and all club level rooms at any resort are currently unavailable for booking. When can you make dining reservations? Dining reservations are no longer at this point 180 days before. Now it is 60 days before, which is also the same as Disneyland. With Walt Disney World, you can book your entire stay if you are on property within that 60-day mark. Disneyland, it's 60 days prior to whatever day you want to make the reservation. A lot of restaurants are currently closed. Some personal favorites like Ohana have not reopened. But there are still plenty of table service locations you can make reservations for. And if you're interested to know which ones in particular, especially character meals, I did just post a video right before this about the character meals that are open. A lot of the quick service restaurants are utilizing mobile ordering, which means that you will order all that on your phone and not have to wait in line to order all of your food. That can be done in the app. There's a tutorial on this channel for that too. The Magical Express is going to be going away in 2022, so this is the last year for its availability. There is a change with that as well. They do not pick up the bags at this point. You do have to go to luggage claim after you land, pick up your bags, and then head to the Magical Express. The lines for the Magical Express have been really long the past few months, we have noticed. So once that goes away, there is going to be an alternative for guests, and that will be through either another paid service where you can have transportation or using Uber or Lyft. And the last thing I want to touch on really quick is the importance of the Rise of the Resistance virtual pass. They do not have a line where you can just walk into like all the other attractions at Disney World and Disneyland. You do have to virtually get a pass to get into that line on your apps. You can do so 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Disney World and 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for Disneyland. Boarding groups go very quickly. Make sure you understand how to make those. Also a video on my channel on how to do that. If boarding passes are unavailable for that 7 a.m., you can get them while you're inside the park at 1 p.m. designated time depending on your coast. Any questions that you guys have about anything I've mentioned or anything that you've heard rumor-wise about differences in parks planning, please let me know in the comments. I would be happy to answer for you. Things are ever changing and changes in the air. We hope that a lot of this stuff will be getting back to normal soon. And I hope this does encourage you guys to still continue to want to travel to Disney, even if there are changes in place. I can tell you from personal experience that it was very safe and refreshing with all of the procedures, and we loved Disney World, even with the mask ordinance. And as always, if you're interested in using my planning services to help you with this journey as things are always changing, contact me. My information's below. I'd love to help you guys. Have a magical day. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.